And
There we go. I'm wrong.
I believe we're back. Hello, guys.
Mhm.
Welcome to Skylanders Giants. I hope you enjoyed the Spyro's Adventure Race. It was lots of fun. We're just gonna get started, I believe. Just to get things kicking off, we have Gizmo the Dragon in the commentary booth. He is.
Hello,
I don't know if you're a
everybody.
former world record holder, are you?
Yes, I am a former world record holder.
He is a former world record holder, and he's the owner of the server. So please be respectful and don't get yourself
Yes,
banned.
I have my
or
draconic
good,
eye
mock a W,
gazing
thumbs up.
upon all three of you, so you best behave.
Yes, and
Yes, it's eyebrow eye.
I
All
have
right,
my eye on you.
Gizmo's going to commentate Chapter 1 briefly because Chapter 1 is really fast, a lot to explain, and then I'll introduce the runners after. I'm sorry we have to introduce them late, but we got to get going.
Yes.
Let's go. Get some
Let us
hype,
start.
get some soup, whatever. Gizmo, if you want to count them off, go for it.
All right,
And runners, you
everybody.
can mute.
Portal Masters, you will be off in. Wait,
great.
Ultrastar, why are you booting?
I'm ready now.
Okay.
Are you
It's-
sure?
it's
You better get on that chapter
Delay.
select screen.
It's too
Yeah,
delay.
I'm on the
Alright.
select screen.
Portal
Okay, so-
Masters, you are off in 3, 2, 1, start. Did
And the
you
runners
go?
are off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too delay.
We're off.
Right, chapter 1. We are it's 10,000 years into the past, 1,000 years, I forget, but they are going to go super fast through the first stage, going off with Flame Slinger. If we're lucky, we might be able to see some flying. Ultrastar, oh, they're both going for it. Benzal is not going for the flying Flame Slinger skip.
It's 2-3 seconds, something like that.
Let's see if they both make it. Val misses it, but Ultrastar makes it. Ultrastar is now
Nice
in the
lead.
mines. Yeah, a really nice lead. Okay, so he is going to go to the bottom and make it onto the breakable rocks before Gigantus can jump, which I still think is hilarious to me. And now he is going to skip through this battle gate by.
He never returns.
Yeah, he never returns either. Okay, so he's also going to skip through this Chompy Pit battle gate by using Shroom Boom to jailbreak out of this gate, if he can get the right angle. Benzal and Val are right behind. Benzal goes for the 2 controller strat, which is far easier.
Really fast.
And Val does too. All right, everybody is just about as even as they were earlier, except Benzal's got a slight lead. There are no
Val
more
caught
fancy
up
skips
quickly
for the
there.
rest of the. Yeah, there are no more fancy skips for the rest of this level, but it is all fast movement. They're going to break these chains on this Conquertron as fast as they can.
All right, so do you think now is a good time for me to introduce some runners?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so Team Water, we have from the Netherlands, second place holder, absolute prodigy. We have Valentine, looks like Valentige and something, I don't know. I don't
Valentine.
speak that language, I'm afraid.
Yes.
But we're going to call him Valentine for short because it sounds cool. Valentine, anything you want to say? How you going? Going, frick, English?
I can't think of anything.
All right, well, I'll take that as a good luck to the
Great
other
start.
runners.
Brain
It's
empty,
working shit.
must go fast.
He is a former world record holder as well. Also, another former world record holder on Team Tech from America. He is up in PST, so up really early and beloved member of the community. Not washing his car today, but is actually running Skylanders Giants. We have Ultrastar. You have anything you want to say, Ultrastar?
Hello, chat.
Oh my gosh! I
Great,
just have
you
to
love to
comment-
hear.
I have to comment on how close everybody is still.
Mhm.
Despite all that has happened, they are all really close to each other. All right, you can continue the intros.
Yes, and finally, the beloved man from Norway. Love to see him run. He is the world record holder, and he has like a 118 or something like that, unrecorded, I believe. He is absolutely insane, and if any of the runners can keep up with him, it'll be just a blast to watch. We have Bensel. Bensel, how
Yo,
you feeling,
I've
man?
never seen that warp strap before from Benzol. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. And the stacking. I'm learning so much today. Wow, absolutely
Okay.
superior
Ultrastar,
performance.
Bensel learning stacking. Valentine taking a lead though.
Yeah, but Val's in the lead.
Yeah,
Amazing.
but they've got an extra key, so they'll probably be ahead
Yeah.
by the end of this.
Chances are,
Yeah.
in this early game, you will see a lot of lead changes.
Okay.
Yes,
I also
It'll
want to.
be,
Absolutely.
it'll be exciting.
Can I also quickly point something out? You might have
Go
just
for it.
noticed that they went from chapter 1 to chapter 3. That's because the runners are gonna be running out of order. We do
Yes.
allow this, so you have to start with chapter 1 and end on the 16th chapter, which is, well, the end of Giants. But they're all going out of order because of Skylander placement optimization and the other word. And
Difficulty.
because they can do some.
No, so
Oh.
I can talk about the order. So this order is specifically made to be the fastest order. This order is made so we optimize swapping. And
Yeah.
so this is not for like consistency or doing the hard ones first. This is doing the fast ones first in order. That's the order we have.
Oh, interesting.
We have.
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you. Benzol has just done a major skip in this chapter. He skipped a cutscene trigger, which kept the bridge intact, so we could just walk across it no problem. Typically,
All the runners getting it as well. Very
typic-
nice.
yeah, typically Brock would come in and break down the bridge, which would will force you to do a puzzle and a fight on the side. But we could just skip this anyway by skipping to Eyebrawl and doing what's called the Eyebrawl skip. But it was later discovered that you don't have to do that at all simply by skipping the cutscene outright, which is why we call it the Eyebrawl skip.
That was
True. You get the math
Wait, we
going.
did?
Yeah, I would like to mention Bensel, Ultrastar, and Val, all very glitch hunters for this game. Very good glitch hunters for this game. Excuse me. They have found lots of glitches. I can't name who found what. If you were here last Skyfecta, you'll notice Giants has changed quite a bit. So has SSA. I'm pretty sure like most of the games have changed quite a bit, except for like maybe Trap Team. But you know, it will be exciting. Always good to see something new. And heck, even for Gizmo, this is a new experience.
Yes, I'm learning a lot so far. I really want to get back into speedrunning ASL for Giants eventually, but if I'm going to stand a chance with any of the top 10, I'm going to need to learn some of these new strats.
Mhm.
And I've got myself a Ghost Roaster now, wahoo! Which you will be seeing if you've been watching SSA. You will have seen a lot of Ghost Roaster. You will be seeing him again for this game for a lot of the same strats.
Though a lot less often.
Yeah. Val and also
Yeah,
got
less
the-
of them, but you'll still be seeing more of him. If you like him, good for you. You'll be seeing him a couple times.
Also,
Well,
Pencil,
More
your
than a couple
mic
times.
is kind of quiet.
I got 304 IGT.
My God.
Nice.
I got 318.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bensel on a little bit of a lead. Valentine and Ultrastar really close to each other. You know, you'll love to see the close races. And we have a controller malfunction from Val. That is unfortunate. Gonna lose a few seconds. Instead of you love
I
to
didn't
see
see
it,
that.
now it's you hate to see it. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, so you know, get used to it. Hello.
It's my life core.
And we're moving into Chapter 5, Glacier Gully.
Oh, there's one.
By the way, I think all the runners are doing the same route. At least we
Yeah.
wanted it set up so that all the runners do the same route for each game.
darn.
Yeah, so
We are
very
good,
well
excellent.
planned by the runners. Thank you for that.
Oh, I see that Val is using the winged boots and the other two are not. And yet Ben still has a solid lead.
So wing boots is.
Oh,
kind
so
of
I
a-
don't think we go for it.
Wing boots is a risk because you go much faster, but the problem is you risk crashing in the later chapters.
Indeed,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
Giants
taking
on the
it off.
Wii is very, very crashy, and we don't really know why. So you have to be careful,
It's the,
but you
it's the
also
same
have to
thing in
pray.
SSA.
I kind of forgot I had it on, so I'm taking it off now.
Snapbacks can be done in Giant.
Yeah, snapbacks can be done.
Yeah. So what wing
Yes.
boots? So what
This is hard.
wing boots do is they slow down your loads eventually. I think once you take them off, it'll just be the same. I
yeah.
think.
So
I know in SSA it's a bit different, but
Yeah.
eventually, if you just leave them on, you will crash your game almost inevitably. And thankfully, we probably won't see it. Hopefully, we do not. Also, runners using a light core strat there. I've never seen that before. And that's pretty
Yes,
cool.
indeed. Okay, so what's happening there is, in that particular fight, there were armored Mohawk Cyclops on the top of the walls, but they had invincibility barriers around them, but that allows them to be pushed if they were to take enough damage, and Light Core just so happens to deal the damage necessary to knock them back off the wall and kill them before they have the opportunity to jump onto the fight. Which solves the whole problem. Also, right now, you are seeing Ultrastar got it first try. We are seeing the Ice Bull skip.
Yeah, Ultrastar catching up there.
All right, Val got it as well. Oh, everybody's done the Ice Bull skip. I forgot Benzal's in the lead. Wow. So what you just saw there was
Ice Bull skip, if you want to explain it.
Yeah, okay. So for the Ice Bull section, you're supposed to use your quote-unquote slippery momentum to carry you to the top of the bulls and get 3 keys to open up a gate. This takes around, I'd say, around 2 to 3 minutes because there is a big fight for the 3rd key. But if you use your momentum just right, you can just slip off of the rim of the bull and up to the section where the last puzzle is, which saves all of that precious time.
But Ben got like 219, so it's not impressive.
Yeah, 218.
I said 219. Dang, I was close. Alright, chapter 6.
That was not a good. That was not a good fight for me.
Oh, it
Pretty good
was
to me.
also pretty
All
bad
right.
for me.
We are now in chapter 6, which is half auto-scroller, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would
so-
say now is a good time to go get some coffee, get some Dr. Pepper,
Yeah, so
auto-scrollers,
if you
they make you want to sleep.
So if you
Yeah.
watch the SSA run, you know there's a chapter where you go into a giant Conquertron to peruse down in is it Arcus? It's not Arcus, is it? But it's an Archean weapons vault. Right?
Just want to say that we completely skipped
Yeah.
that thing in SSA now for quite a
Oh,
while.
you're right. Warps exist now. I have to get with the times, man. Yeah, right. Warps exist. So you skipped all of that. So you're going to be seeing what should have been in SSA, except a lot of it, because in this case you cannot skip it. You are in this from the very start of the chapter, and there's no way to avoid it. So enjoy. You're going to be seeing a lot of punchy robot for this chapter.
Yep.
So the thing is, this is an auto-scroller map. But when you're off the auto-scroller and you do movement on land, it is actually a really interesting and cool chapter.
Yeah, like apart
Yeah,
from the
it is.
boring stuff, it's pretty cool.
It is actually kind of fun. You can actually do
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, Benzal is out of the robot. He is navigating to the first dam lock.
Jump beyond the bounce back.
Yeah, we still have a really close race. I mean, Benzel and Valentine only off by like maybe 20 to 30 seconds. Really not that far off.
Don't blink. Benzal's
And
about to walk
Ultrastar
around
even
that
closer
gate.
to Benzel than Val. Good race so
And
far.
Benzal's walking around the other gate. I'm pretty sure the other 2 runners will follow suit. So you'll be able to see that again. It is a very, very small time save, but it looks pretty cool. You wouldn't know to be able to do this, because the majority of the geometry in these games are invisible walls, but for some reason, there's no invisible wall there around both of these gates. Flamesinger can just walk around them. Like so. And there we have it. We just skipped having to use a key, essentially.
By the way,
We are back
we're
into
gonna
our
skip the
robots
lock
now.
puzzle because they have keys that just open the lock puzzle.
Oh,
I might be
right.
cutting-
I should give the context
Yeah,
to
I'm
that. So this run, ASL, which is
but
all story
essentially-
levels, we already mentioned that it's out of order,
do
but
that,
it's
I never
also
said
on.
here.
It's also on a completed file, which means all of your progress carries over. All of your charms you can use. Any wheels of power. Wheels of power are very important for giants. In this case, I believe they're all equipped with wheels of power. Wheels of
Yeah, with power.
luck. The general name for. But
I may have forgotten.
or the-
I don't know. I think
about.
I should. I think I am.
So Wheels of Power essentially gives a slight chance that an attack will apply elemental power calculations, and this chance increases the more wheels you have applied, and you can have 4 wheels applied at once. So I believe they all have 4 wheels of power back in their Luckatron.
Yes.
But also, we mentioned the keys and the cheats, Skystone cheats. There are several shops around the game by Auric where you can buy lock puzzle keys, which instantly solve puzzles, so that saves a lot of time. And you can cheat, quote unquote, in Skystone games, which just means you don't have to play them. So that will also be a massive time save because Skystones takes forever to play. And you can take all of these things with you. So they have stockpiled keys and cheats, and they're going to be using them throughout this run. So you're not going to be seeing very much of the lock puzzles, and you shouldn't be able to see any Skystones games.
So I can add something on the thing you mentioned with the Lockatron rules. So
Yes?
if you have in this game you can do something called claim ownership, and then like that means that the game like stores the Skylander like in the game basically. So I can claim ownership on Flameslinger, and
What was that?
a hidden side effect of that is that if you have a lot of fire type Skylanders like registered into your save file, you do more elemental damage.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm going to just
By the way, I don't know if
clarify that.
anyone's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So the more Skylanders that you have in your save files collection of a certain element, the slightly higher the elemental power for those Skylanders are universally. Like, as I think it was Ben that mentioned it earlier. If you have more Fire Skylanders in the collection for a save file, all Fire Skylanders, whether you have them owned on that file or not, will have, like, say, +5, +10% elemental power applied to them passively, regardless of what their stat actually is. So if you have more Skylanders in your collection, the more powerful your elemental damage is. So just clarifying that. So I believe they have as many Skylanders as they can on all these save files, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
By the way, I
Right.
would like to mention, while Gizmo was saying all of that, that Val and Ultrastar were basically completely synced for like 40 seconds. That was just satisfying to watch. I don't know if anyone
I
else
did
caught
not
that, but it
notice
was
that. But
it was
they're
quite
almost,
a sight. They eventually cut off sync, but yeah.
yeah, they're still really, really close to him. Benzal's about to come up against 2 other Conquetrons, which is around halfway through this final auto-scroller. So Val and Ultrastar are not too far behind.
Yeah, it's like 20 seconds.
It's considered a lot to me. Because
Yeah, love to see a close race.
I do want to point out something that Bensel has a lot of time to make up in the race itself because, well, Mega had not an amazing run. So, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, he's
True.
also in the lead right now, and anything can happen in this. So
we have a ton
I'm
of
going
parties
to reserve my
coming up.
bets, but it's fair game for anybody right now.
Yeah, I would say SSA, while it's harder to make mistakes, it's a more consistent game, but when you make a mistake, you lose tons of time, like failing warps. While in Giants, there's a lot of mistakes you can make, but I wouldn't say lots of them lose tons of time. I'm not too familiar with Giants.
If you
I'm
miss
sure the
one way to
runners
do a
know
skip,
more about
there's
this.
usually another way to make it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this game has been broken down hard, so there's just a lot of backups, a lot of different strategies to use, and
But it's got
it's good for any runner to pick
Well-
up.
A lot of stuff just loses a couple seconds if you miss it.
Yeah, that's what it does. But
Yeah, you'd love to see a
remember when
good
I
old
was-
optimized Skylanders game.
when I had former
Benzal is at the final lock to open up the vault.
when I had former world record 127, I remember my some best was so optimized I had like a 126.02 with a 127.14 personal best.
Nice. Benzal just saved like 1 second.
It's probably less than that. It's just.
It's probably
Let's
less than a
go.
second.
Bensel saved
But it-
1 second.
But it looked super
Wow.
cool. He just uses a bounce pad from below to jump up to a higher level that he could have just walked to.
Yeah.
But it still looks awesome,
and you
though.
know, it's not always about how much time you save. Sometimes you just got to do things because it looks cool, looks flashy, and you put on the content for everyone to enjoy.
Yes, we're totally not breaking fourth walls here. All right, Benz is about to.
No, of course not.
Benz is about to end chapter 6, and there we go. Ultrastar and Val are at the second to
Wow.
last lock.
That was a really good chapter 6 for me. 8
Yeah,
20
Bensel
IGT.
on a roll. You know, you never see. It's like you never see the bad side of Bensel. He's just so good, so consistent.
Oh,
And while there are
just
other
wait,
runners that can do
just
the same
wait.
things he can, Bensel just gets it every time. It's
Hey, let's not discount
fantastic
our
to
other two
watch.
runners, though. They're really close.
Yeah, they're very close as well. Good on them for keeping up with the world record holder, especially Ultrastar. He's got the lowest PB of the 3, and he is ahead of Val just by a few seconds. And, you know, love to see a good old close race.
Ben has entered chapter 13, which is the Oracle. And the gimmick in the Oracle is that there's like 4 challenges you have to do, 4 trials, and for each one, you can choose which path you want to take. In the first trial, the first 2 options are always the same, but from the second path, for the second trial onwards, whatever trial you pick influences what challenges will follow. In this case, for speedrunning, it is always the rightmost choice, which is the fastest. It just happens to be that way.
Yep, so for IGT, going to the left first and then to the right is faster, because you can do a Ghost Roaster Suclip through. But for RTA, it's much faster to go and do the chompy game.
Yes.
By the way, just want to mention Bensel and Ultras. Any of them did the zoom. Is very a lot of people are now leaving because runners failed to put on some content. This is going to have to be consequential if we don't get anything good going on here. So, you know,
Just
no
wait,
pressure
just-
runners, but I mean, hey, sometimes we got to sometimes
just
you got to
wait.
do what you got to do.
Some good chapters are coming up now.
I might as
Yeah,
well.
Bensel trying to bring some positive vibes, giving some hope, but I mean, I don't know.
15 is
Didn't see that
really
Zoomy.
cool.
Yeah, chapter 4. I'm really excited for chapter 4 because a lot of insane stuff happens in chapter 4.
And it's very difficult. Pretty difficult.
It's very
I mean, that's
difficult,
like every chapter, but you know.
but if you can pull it off, it looks so cool. All right, Benzal about to save the princess. The Val and Ultra are almost out of the trial of the fish. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
No, it's like
Little fish.
little
Small
fish in
fish, yeah.
ocean and big
Little
fish in
fish.
pond, I think.
Because you're little fish and they're big.
Yes.
I think it's called like the heart trial or
I just-
something.
Trial of Heart, some.
Yeah, trial of heart.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd like to mention, specifically talking about Ultrastar here, but actually, I guess I'm really only talking about Ultrastar here, but the 100% category has 5 different splits for Chapter 13, I believe, because this chapter
Right.
is split up so heavily, and so, yeah,
Yes,
Ultrastar, by the way,
because-
congrats to Ultrastar, he has a sub 4 100% run, very good, but yeah, you know, you love to see different categories run and just different ways to play the game.
All right, Benzal is out of the Oracle, and where is he going to next? Auto gyro
Helicopter.
adventure helicopter. A pseudo auto
Alright.
scroller, but you're able to control the speed at which you fly. So that's gonna come heavily into play here.
Mhm.
He's gonna want to pick up as many boosts as he can allow time for.
Yes.
It's basically an auto scroller, but more fun.
Yes, it is very fun.
Flying the copter is fun sometimes. But not
Yeah.
if you-
Can be annoying.
By the way, Madman in the chat saying that Flynn is funny during the copter. I would like to mention Flynn is very funny during the copter.
Yeah,
Everyone's
Flynn
favorite
is just
NPC. If Flynn is not your favorite
generally always
NPC, I don't
funny.
know if you've even played this series. He is
Yeah,
just,
Flynn is
you know,
amazing.
you'll love to
I
hear
love
his
him.
voice lines.
Oh,
I
I
think
do
my
wanna
favorite
point
is there a bathroom in
I
this
got a sub
facility?
230
No?
while
Okay,
missing-
just checking.
I have a pretty bad Oracle. IGT.
So
I
Flynn,
had a-
in one of his voice lines, in chapter 8, in Dutch at least, he calls Callie a child. Which,
What is that reminds
that's
me
not
of
concerning at all.
what is
Yeah,
with the
no,
sassy
don't worry
lost
about it.
child?
No, okay.
Since
can
we're
I
in
get
chapter
this
14,
please?
you guys want to
Okay.
explain the battle skip and the debug warp because they're very close to each
Let's
other.
go!
Oh yeah,
Alright.
go
This
for
is
it,
the
please.
cool
When someone comes up to it, yeah. Whoever gets up to it, so be
thing. I
Ben.
got the cool thing. Lost me time, but I did something cool, so that's a plus
What
on,
did you do?
on my side. I did like just a tiny cutscene skip.
Cutscene skip that loses time. What?
No, I just took a long time to get it.
Before, but he actually.
Mega cutting out again.
Apparently, looks like.
Yeah.
Right now, you
In
might have
the-
noticed something weird going on in Benzel's screen.
A key slot, whatever you call. Yeah. I'm sorry. So, did you guys want to explain the down to?
Okay, yeah, I'll explain it if you don't mind. So, several months back, I don't remember if it was near the end of last year or near the beginning of this year, but somebody found by accident that if you on the Wii version only,
And Wii U.
and in this chapter only, if you press the down on the D-pad and quickly press 2, which you never press in this game, then you warp to a very specific spot in the chapter, and it also breaks some of the stuff that's loaded into the chapter. You can do this anywhere, at any time, and there's only one case in when it benefits you, and that's if you are already at that spot, kind of. Because otherwise, you don't bring the copter with you, and you are stranded.
Yes, and me, Val, and Ultra have been trying to break this chapter so we can skip a lot of copter sections. So far,
Basically,
we have,
yeah.
yeah, we have had no luck
Yo.
so far. There is a way where you can go to the ending section immediately, but the problem is,
But
and
nothing
yeah,
is loaded.
Yeah, and we also noticed that when you get to the final section, to get to the ending from the final section, you actually go back to the start.
Yeah.
So,
It actually is a big
yeah.
loop.
Loops,
Yeah.
All right,
Fair enough.
I think the down 2 warp is coming up soon.
But the
Yeah, it's the next route.
I think we've already used it to farm
Battle
bigger
skip.
rockets.
also,
River found.
Oh yeah, also
So-
another side thing that I think Val just mentioned. You can also use the down 2 warp. While you're in a copter, if you warp, then
But
everything just reloads. So it's weird. We don't know why it happens. You don't go anywhere. Everything just reloads if you do the down 2 warp. You just go straight back into the copter. So how they exploit that, how they use that is while they're in a copter, they can keep destroying a certain enemy that only drops rockets, and they stockpile on rockets, which saves a little bit of time. You don't have to wait for rocket-giving enemies in future sections. Benzal is now parked where the down 2 warp will be used.
So I only rocket farm once because I've memorized where the hidden rockets are in the flying
Yeah,
sections.
so I missed the hidden
right.
rockets. I missed the hidden rockets, so that's gonna cost me a little time.
Okay.
by the way, can you hear my mic just fine? Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
hear you
okay.
okay now.
That's good.
Is that good? Please tell me.
Unfortunately, my internet.
Yes.
If I leave like a
Nice.
browser on for 20 minutes, my internet kind of craps, and I'll probably be leaving and rejoining
What I-
PC from time
what
to
I
time.
just
So
did
if
there
that
is
happens,
I did-
it's internet.
All right.
Ultra,
I
also
just,
Ultrastar not dying, but taking some crashes there.
So what I did there is
Yeah,
I
if
did a
you
gate
die
skip
there, it's
to
a
skip
massive
a-
time loss.
all right,
battle.
guys. Here comes the down warp skip. There it is.
But
If you didn't blink, you saw it.
You missed something there. So I hugged a wall so that when I pressed the lasers, so it went to the right direction. I actually hugged the wall so that I didn't allow a battle gate to spawn in. Sydney,
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
did
about
too.
that.
did you just now.
Yep. I'm about to do it too.
And it
That
is-
okay.
it-
I'll
it
pay.
is
I'll
really
pay better
precise.
attention this time. I'll pay better
Yeah.
attention. Yeah, Ultrastar's about to do it.
I'll see if I can get it.
By the way, 14. I don't.
Oh, I did not get it, Rip.
14 is the
Ah.
longest
That's
chapter.
not
14 or 6. I'm not entirely sure,
14 is the longest.
but they're a
Yeah, 14's the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
we're gonna-
you really
long chapter.
couldn't really tell as much because there's quite a few skips in this. All right, so
Yeah.
if you didn't get a good look at it before, Ultrastar is about to perform the down 2 warp. So don't blink. Right now. And there you have it. That was the down 2 warp. Really, all that saves is he does not have to walk back to the copter. He just teleports back to it.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Yes, very convenient that that was ever found, but also how frustrating that that same key input or that same button input cannot be used anywhere else,
Only on Wii and Wii U.
and only on Wii and Wii U.
With the Wii remote and nunchuck only.
Yeah,
Assassin's
unfortunately for River, who wants to continue competing but can't do the down 2 warp.
Yeah. So
Unfortunate.
I've played around with PlayStation 3, and just the game is just generally slower. Everything about it is just slower.
Yeah, like the loads are slower.
Is it?
Game
Wait, is it
drop-ins
actually?
are
I know loads are
slower,
slower,
yeah.
but I thought the
Yeah, like
I thought the
Yeah,
game
player
was.
drop-ins
Minus warping
slower.
is slower.
Yep. There's a lot that's slower.
Yeah, there was a some people might remember a big debate about whether we should have loadless or not, but it all came down to Bensel just rocking the world records, and it's very far out of reach for anyone running on PS3 at this point. So we do not have loadless anymore. I don't think we ever
correct,
ended
yes.
loadless.
Faster time
I think.
PB than me officially by about 6 seconds unofficially PB. And his run is equivalent to like a 122 on Wii.
Yeah,
Yeah.
River. Don't get me wrong. River is just a fantastic
Yeah, he
runner.
is.
River's
Wasn't able to
amazing.
get to this event, but you know, whether he's on PS3 or not, whether he enjoys running on PS3 or not, he is. There's no denying that he is just a good guy and just a fantastic runner. And
And he's the
Love
guy
to
who
see it.
kicked off 1P2C, so you gotta remember that.
Yes.
yeah,
Like,
River
10
also
minutes.
being a heavy glitch hunter as well. Gotta give him credit.
All right, so there's going to be a short skip here that Benzel's about to do. He's going to jump on top of this puzzle, and he nails it, so he doesn't have to solve it. And the rest of the chapter goes by typically just as normal. Just a lot of movement and a lot of combat. But not so much, though. Just, I think it's the remaining Juggernauts and maybe a few Blaze Brewers, and then the chapter should be over. Val is not too far behind. Ultra is just about to park his copter. Val going for the skip.
Oh, I got it.
Nails it.
I was so nervous, I almost fell off.
There's a reason why all of us are so nervous at that skip. It's because if we fail it, we have to
20
solve the
seconds.
puzzle.
That's
And-
the only
20 seconds.
big time
And
loss.
yeah, that's the only big time loss. Because at least for me, and I know for a couple other people, we cannot remember the solution to the puzzle.
Yeah.
We've never
Well,
done
I-
it normally in so many years that we just don't know the solution anymore.
Yeah, and also a way to fall off is because the camera
Back
can just
camera,
out of
but still
nowhere
got it.
So
I got
just
back
change
camera.
and just send you the other way.
All right, Ultra has also made the skip. Good. None of us have to
That-
solve the puzzle. Ben is out of Auto Gyro Adventure.
And now I'm coming up to a very hard and very cool chapter.
Chapter 4?
Chapter
Nope,
15.
not Chapter 4.
Chapter
Ah, we're doing all the
15
Arcus
is
levels.
really punishing.
Okay. All right. So, what was the big thing here? I forget. Oh, right. Crusher movement.
Arc stack.
Yep.
Yep.
The bonus
Okay.
if you get
So,
one.
I'm going to provide a little bit of context before Ben gets there. So, around a quarter way through this level, there is a bomb that you have to throw to break down a wall and get a key to go to the next section. However, there's also a bounce pad there, and very far off in the distance, there is another wall that you would normally need to destroy with a Mega Bomb near the end of the level. And would you know it, just as you can see right there, regular bombs work on Mega Bomb walls. So what that means is he doesn't have to go and carry the Mega Bomb around to the end of the level. He can just walk all past that section. And right after, he is going to use Zook and Crusher to stand on top of Auric right here. So kind.
I'm nervous for this one. This one is tough.
Yeah, it's a really hard skip.
Really hard to do quickly, this chapter.
Oh my gosh, he got it! Benzal got it. One more step to go.
This always happens.
No!
There. Nice.
Oh no, Val having controller issues.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
hate to
as
see
a con-
it. Just
And as a consequence, he missed the Mega Bomb skip. But he made up for it. Recovered.
Just
See
want
if
to
Ultra can do the
mention
same.
runners. All the runners on a good run. I mean, Bensel's on
wow,
a good run. It looks like.
I focus on
Yeah.
another runner for like 20 seconds, and Benzal's already almost done with this chapter.
Yeah,
You can-
Bensel just.
I did not know you could phase
Zooming.
through gates with Crusher using Zook. That is insane.
Yeah, I think Val found that, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's really free though. Just clip with
I
pressure.
believe chapter 15 is
Yes.
considered the hardest
All right.
chapter. I'm not entirely sure.
Val's almost got it. Val's
15 is
got
a
it.
No, no,
very
no, no,
difficult
no.
chapter.
4 is harder. 135
Okay.
IGT.
No, I accidentally took
Oh
off
my
pressure.
god.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Like,
Oh, that's
Val
painful.
got it, but botched it.
And
Oh,
then-
that's painful.
You can watch my screen now, Gizmo.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
doing something cool with swaps and optimizations.
Oh, what was that? What did you just put on the portal? Wing boots?
Just wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Val,
I
and,
read it.
There's this little
yeah,
content
no, that's
here.
amazing.
Val and Ultrastar are just attempting to get past Auric skip that Ben so seamlessly
Oh.
executed.
Why is it not
And
working?
Ben is about to break into Chaos's castle. And done. There goes
Ultrastar
half the
getting
level.
the hard crusher skip. Just good for him.
And
Val also making his way through 15.
And
You know,
Ben just
Bensel
made it
taking
through
a good
the.
lead, but Ultra
Wow.
Tech.
There is so
Ultrastar,
much
Val,
happening.
very
Ben
close.
just skipped half the level and skipped a very big fight right after it.
I've never
the
had
rest-
that fast clips. Those clips were insanely good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
that
you know,
was
Bensel-
very fast.
Yeah,
Benzel
probably
might
the
get a
best
new
he's
world
ever
record.
Bensel telling. Yeah,
Ooh, that was
Bensel
a
telling
really good
chat
play.
that he
That was
just
really good.
really
What is
zooming, and you know, Ultrastar.
That was a good
By the
one
way,
for
can
me.
you hear me? I'm just questioning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Good
Okay,
stuff.
I think my mic
Nice.
is behind. I'll probably just exit.
Alright,
just wanted to
Ultrastar
say, you know,
is out.
Ultrastar on a good run as well. You love to see it, and you know,
I messed it up really bad.
good on for the runners for keeping up with the
That was
race.
really good.
Yeah, that was
I-
good.
I
chapter.
absolutely messed it up.
Ultrastar is entering Chaos's castle while Val has just left City of Arcus. The two are really close behind still. Everybody's using similar strats here. Benzal is going through the rest of Chaos's castle normally. There aren't any skips past that point. Ultrastar going for the break-in with Zook and Ghost
That was
Roaster.
good. That was
And
a good.
Val following up,
And
not too far behind. Ultrastar is
Ultrastar got
in.
a nice clip there, and he's going
And
for the
Ultrastar is
second
about
one.
to skip the Great Hall.
Would
Great
like to
Hall
mention, Zoo clips are much harder on Giants than on
Yes.
SSA by
Really?
quite a large margin.
They are.
Again,
the easier.
hitboxes are different than in SSA. So if you start clipping and then the Skylander suddenly just like clips in the shrooms.
Oh
you are
man,
screwed.
looks like
You have
Val
to,
made
like,
it
reload.
past the Great Hall, but
And
Ultra is
Val
struggling.
taking the
Just made it.
lead.
I have really good clips.
Val taking the lead against
Yeah,
Ultra.
Might
Benzal
be
is
one
still
step.
way ahead. He's already, I think he just made it to the arena fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
controller
dude.
issue.
I'm well
Love
in
to
the
see
arena
it.
fight.
Love to see it while Bensel, taking a good lead. We're seeing some back and forth between Val and Ultrastar. Good
Yeah,
race.
indeed. Yes. I'm pretty sure Benzel's going to make that time loss back from SSA.
He probably is.
Thank you, Bensel. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man.
I'm sorry for putting you into this whole,
That's
All
okay.
good,
He's gonna
all
get
good.
it back anyways.
And would like
Ultrastar
to
narrowly
mention,
missing a cycle with the Razor Blades.
would like to mention Bensel will be back for running Trap Team because unfortunately one of our runners had to drop out for personal reasons.
Indeed.
And Bensel might not be as prepared for Trap Team, but still maybe the best runner there. And Trap Team will be a good race as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all the races are good, to be honest.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Like this has been some really good stuff. Like so far, SSA was already a blast between Duke and Madman, and got a good PB for Madman, and now we're having just a phenomenal race between our Giants runners.
Whoa, okay. So right there was RTA record for Chapter 9.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. Bensel's
What time is it?
killing it.
Gosh.
Benzel
What
getting a
time,
record today.
Must have
Probably
been.
on world record pace again.
Wow, you love to see it, dude. Benzel throwing in some content could get a sub 120, which is a formidable time. It is just a
Yeah.
Yeah. Only recently was sub 120 ever realized. And Benzel was the one that did that, I think, right?
yeah, he was.
Yes,
In fact,
indeed. Okay.
Bensel's
Entering-
real PB is unrecorded, I believe.
All right, Benzel is entering Chapter 4. We have a lot of skips here, so keep an eye out. But if you miss it, Ultra and Val are not too far behind. We are entering the first skip from Benzel, which is taking this key, and instead of using it to open the door, we're going to
Nice.
just jump over the gate. Nice first try, and use it to open up the gate just beyond that. That
So as you can
saves
see,
us from...
I made the cycle of like getting that little platform to move before Blobber starts talking to you.
By the way, we'd like to mention
That
Corey.
saves, quite a bit of time.
We'd like to mention Corey
Yes.
is really excited to see these zoomies. Bensel, you better do these zoomies because you don't want to make Corey upset. And if you make Corey upset, we're gonna have some real problems here. And I don't think we want to. I don't think we want to see what those problems are. So
All right, so
I might have to go for a zoomie.
just some more context.
There you go.
So Ben just used a key from a previous section on a later section, which saved him from having to play Skystones, which he wouldn't have anyway with the Skystones cheat. But we don't have to go to the place where the Skystone player is to begin with. That saves us from having to get another key. He's also going to use a giant to.
This should be an indicator of what I'm doing. For Sumi, it's faster to switch to Swarm. If you're not doing Sumi, it's faster to drop in Bouncer.
Bad
So I'm doing
chapter
the Sumi.
9.
By the way,
I had a good zoo clip until that point.
Ultrastar really close behind Val still. Bensel maybe a minute ahead, maybe a little
Alright,
more.
chapter 4.
I'm still
Right.
mad about that chapter 15. I should have.
I'm mad
and
about the
Ben's
chapter.
all
Val-
doing another
Val's-
skip right there.
Oh yeah.
It was small, but he just skipped 2 cutscenes.
Oh.
Okay, so
got it.
here, in case you
Kidding.
want to know what a zoomie is, which hopefully
Got
Bensel
it,
does.
no.
If Bensel does, we're gonna have
Oh
problems.
no!
No.
What happened?
Val.
Crash.
Infinite
Oh
load.
no!
Oh no, we have a
Dude.
crash from the wing boots. Valentine, the luck got against him, and now he's gonna have to reset his Wii. This is
Oh, no.
big. This is bad for Team Water.
Giants taking
oh,
its
man.
toll.
You absolutely
Oh,
hate to see
no.
it. Val's gonna have to reset quickly. Bensel not getting a first try Zoomy. So a Zoomy is a glitch with Hot Dog, where if you enter someone's dialogue and do his Z attack, like I think you have a few frames of leniency to get this. You can just zoom through gates. It's kind of like how LBLJs work. Sorry,
Oh,
there
you
he
got
is.
it.
I'm a Mario runner.
Zoom!
And
You got
Bensel
it.
getting a nice skip. If there's a backup for that, if you do not go through the battle gate, there's a backup by walk doing a crusher stack. That also skips a very long dialogue from Cal. So very good. Val, you hate to see the crash. He's booting up his game again. Gonna be a good sport and continue this run. Ultrastar, however, gonna take a nice lead over him. And
Benzel taking a few tries to get the crusher skip to go over past that gate, but he eventually got it. That skips him from having to go all the way around that island and get a key to open that gate. Before, back in my day, we used to do that with Shroom Boom, which was much harder, but looked
Lol.
so sick if you got it.
And right now we have.
is coming up on Zoomies as well.
That was very good.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Ultrastar goes for zoomies, and Bensel just on a killer run. Like, I mean, he's just, you know, putting on good content. You know.
Also, I want to
Also,
point out something real quick. So, these guys are playing the Wii version on the Wii U because the loads are the fastest and it crashes a little less. But because they're running on Wii U, it takes a lot longer to boot up Giants again, the Wii version.
Yes.
So Val is gonna lose quite a few minutes having to restart his console here.
I'm already 3 minutes.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna do the Zoomy.
yeah.
All right, Ultra's doing the Zoomy, and also I keep forgetting to mention that right before Zoomy is yet another skip for a cutscene where if you break down that prisoner's wall right before Bark, I think, or Woof talks to you. His name's Woof, right? Yeah. Right before he talks to you, you skip his whole cutscene, which is typically unskippable.
By the way, I would like to mention, in case anyone's wondering, SSA is not run Wii on Wii U because it's much more unstable. Loads are just very inconsistent, and you get a lot more crashing. Basically, the hardware is just not meant for Wii U, it seems, and so that's why runners like to run directly on Wii. You can run on Wii U, but it's not,
Risky.
you know, yeah, very risky. By the way, Ultrastar going for the backup I mentioned. If you do not,
Yeah,
have the full
Ultrastar-
Zoomy.
Ultrastar got Zoomies, but he didn't make it through both battle gates, so he's going to have to use a backup
Zoomies.
with
Frame, let's go.
with Crusher. Otherwise, he can just slay the Executioner behind him and
Get the
suffer.
cutscene.
Yeah, suffer through all of Callie's unskippable cutscenes. Come on, Callie.
By the way, Bensel going through chapter 11, a lot of people's favorite chapter, probably my
Alright.
favorite chapter in the whole series. And
Benzal is going for the Stump Smash skip, which I think, did you guys do this in SSA as well?
no, because it's used with Ghost Roaster now.
Right,
Yeah, we
right.
used
okay.
to do this. It's obsolete.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know
So-
some different with the Stump Smash tip?
You use two players instead of one.
Yeah. And that makes it
But-
much harder, but that saves like a good 2-3 seconds.
By the way, while Val reset his Wii U, Ultrastar having some problems here getting to the final fight, and you know, giving Val some ground to recover from.
Indeed. However, he did get the Crusher skip over the railing for a first try. And very soon on Benzal's screen, you're going to be seeing a very insane skip that took us years to find. And once we found it, once we found it, we kind of freaked out because we've been trying to find a way around this gigantic, infinitely tall, nearly infinitely tall, at least I think it is,
It goes up to
invisible
the rig.
wall.
It goes up to the rig where it
Yeah.
Well,
By
okay,
the way-
Yeah.
inconveniently tall, invisible wall
By the way,
right here.
real quick, I'm gonna throw Aiden under the bus. If someone donates 100 bits, all right, Aiden is going to have to sing the Drill X rap in Dutch.
What? I don't even know it fully. Help!
All right, you guys do it in English. And if Aiden can't do it, I will do it because I. put him
And Ben
under
has
the bus.
done it. It is a
That was
Zook
a
and Ghost
really
Roaster
nice
clip
clip, by the
through
way.
I know the
through
starting
invisible wall.
part. I think I don't remember the second
All right,
two
you know,
parts.
if someone gives 100 bits, we'll do it in verses. All right, you can do the first, I can do the second, Gizmo can do the third, and one of the runners can do the fourth.
I actually
Or we can
know
all just do
the
it together.
English one better.
I
Okay,
guess
so
I'll have to do that.
Benzal is entering the Drill X boss fight. So the optimal way to do this, recently discovered as well, is to do this with Hothead, because for some reason, if you used his motorcycle ability from his Soul Gem to attack his weak point, he deals damage every single possible frame, which ends the fight very quickly. Like there, first phase is already done.
You know, I just want to mention some of these games, especially Giants, they have a lot of Skylanders used in the runs, and
yeah,
you know,
I think it's like 19 Skylanders.
yeah, it's
Ooh,
really
jeez.
cool to see how different Skylanders can be that can be game breaking in different ways, and it's really entertaining. Gets a lot of people to run different games for what Skylanders. And while you might not see it as much in other games where only a few Skylanders use, Giants SSA are just heavy on what Skylanders you see, and really fun to see.
All right. While Benzal is taking out the second phase of Drill X, Ultra has just entered Drill X's big rig, and Val is finishing up Chapter 4.
Yeah, after Val crashing, it's
Oh,
still
no.
really cool.
Yeah,
And
he recovered
Yen-
very fast.
Yen
Jen-
has donated 100 bits, so
Now do it.
we gotta keep our promise.
Ah!
We gotta do it. We gotta do it, man. Aiden, you want to kick us off?
Sure. It's the end of the track, Skylander. It's the wait. Oh, I forgot. I can't do it when like fucking Benzel's have. Wow. Okay. I'm having a stroke. Holy fuck.
How does this go again?
So Benzel,
I know
End of
it.
the track,
Skylander. This drill bot is on the scene. So rock you forward and back with my robo attack.
Cause you're
And I'm
messing
with the wrong machine.
Oh, and
No!
Ultrastar.
No, Astra, no!
He can recover. He can recover. He can recover. He's using 2 players.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow, and Val, picking up some ground here. Yeah, you hate to see it from Ultrastar's end.
As you can see, instead of swapping just to switch back to Shroom Boom, I keep Ghost Roaster on the portal, so I can just do the starting movement for Chapter 7 with Ghost Roaster.
Oh, indeed. Ben has entered Wilkin Village, which also is, I would consider it the most broken chapter in the whole game. If you think you've seen Broken, you've not seen Broken yet.
Oh, there's more. By the way, commentators kind of forgetting we still have to sing the Drill X song, so we gotta go to the second verse.
There's still a lot happening. I want to get in as much of what is happening, just so people know what's going on. Like right
I
now, Ben's
actually
going an
forgot it.
invisible bridge.
I'm having a fucking yes.
We'll continue when Ultrastar or Val get to the boss fight, I guess.
Yes, that'd be better.
They gotta continue.
All right, Ben is going for another stacking skip with Crusher, and he nails it.
Okay, I'll do the second
skips
one in
like-
Dutch. You do the third one in English. That's
That
fine.
Sounds good.
That
All right.
skips about
I can read
a
off
third of the level.
Val's stream.
All right, here we go. Val doing in Dutch. Unless Gizmo, you have something to explain real quick, because this.
Yes. Ben is about to do some insane tech in Wilkin here. If he can get it.
You don't stand a chance, Skylander. Even though you won that round, cause my power won't drop and the drillin' won't
And
stop.
Madman,
till the city of
dropping
Arcus is
100 bits of
found.
his own, trying to sing the lyrics.
Back to
Unfortunately,
speed.
you cannot sing
No,
the
Tech to
lyrics.
Speed is actually singing it.
And cheating the
That was
system,
actually
cheating the
pretty
system
good.
a little bit. But love to see it. Thank you, Madman. Actually,
Ultra
this is Amy's
is
channel.
about
Thank
to
you,
do the.
Madman, for update.
Also,
Oh my
wait.
gosh, there's so much happening here. Okay, Ben is about to go into this strangely invisible lower section of Wilkin Village. No one's here. There's just no town here. Completely normal. There's no gate here either. And he's about to enter
Bruh.
Chompy Mage.
Ooh,
Yes.
and Ultrastar not able to get this clip, and since Val got the first try Stump Smash, I believe.
Oh! Val's gonna
Val is-
catch up!
Catching up, and hate to see it, but this is going on. You can't make this stuff up. And,
Come on, Val, you can do it! Overtake
quick.
Ultra!
if someone wants, Gizmo, do you want to explain the quick kill for Chompy
Oh,
Mage?
for Chompy Mage, indeed. Okay, so Series 2 Hex is the optimal character to use here because her Wow Pow ability causes a giant Gaster Blaster to appear, and it does like it does like a billion damage. So to optimize damage output over
Wow, that was
dodging
such a
everything,
stupid joke.
That
we
was
use-
a stupid joke.
we use the Time Twister Hourglass to make everything go super slow and the Chompy Mage to stand relatively still so that we can deal all the damage onto him all in one cycle. Which is about to happen with Ben after this magic. Are we singing the drill?
Yes, I believe Aiden said he would sing the second verse in Dutch. I would love to hear this.
Okay, do
yeah,
you want to
but
sing
we
the
have
first
to-
verse again?
And you have to know the third one out of your head because Ultra is ahead.
I could do the third one.
Okay.
Are we doing the first one? Am I doing the first one?
No, Aiden's gonna do the second one. We kind of already did the first one. It was just kind of bad.
Here we go.
And I kind of had a stroke.
Oh, we gotta go. Hurry up before we have more to explain. We got 3
No.
boss fights going on.
Yeah, but this is the first phase, so first verse. So I'll do the second one.
We better make it until Ultra
Alright.
Star gets third phase.
What does the first phase go? Wait. I don't remember the first one.
The track.
The track sky.
Okay, wait, no.
Is
Ah,
still
it's up for
buttons
me.
on the
Ik ga je verslaan, Skylander. Ook al won je dan net van mij. Want ik ben echt top. En mijn body houdt nooit op. Want Park is dus nu heel dichtbij. There we go, that's Dutch.
Whoa.
Vibing hard.
Hey.
And Aiden has a good singing voice, just doesn't realize his potential. I gotta do the third one now. Gizmo, you wanna join in? Let's go. Hold on, time out, Skylander. There's something up with
Nou,
my
what
drill.
did you do?
But you better watch
Oh, no,
out.
wait.
You'll be down for the count when I show you my smashing skills.
That was actually the first one, I think.
Should I do the what's happening
No,
right
that was
now?
the third one.
No, that was the
No,
first
there's
one.
one more.
No, that's the third one. I think.
That was the third one. And
the
now,
second, yeah.
you know,
No, that was not
Any-
the third one. I just saw it on Ultra Stream. That was not the third one, Mega.
that was the third one.
Wait,
that-
that's
That's the
not.
last one.
all right, and we're having a debate on which verse is the third one. Unfortunately, Aiden is
I know which one's the
completely
third one.
wrong.
I know which one's the third one. It's just the fourth one after that. I was wanting to sing that one, but oh well. Drillex is gone.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's
matter
the
anymore.
third one. Oh, wait.
So,
What? No.
Oh, I'm
we
dumb.
got it.
So
Hey,
back
anyone
to the
wanna-
gameplay.
We're
Back to
having
the
some
gameplay.
heated Drillex debate
Nice.
here.
Back to the gameplay, and then we'll get to the
Yeah.
third one.
So in chapter 10, there's this shooting section, and believe it or not, you can lose and gain a lot of time from these shooting sections. There's
Yeah.
a lot of time saving
Yeah, it's
you
true.
get from these.
Okay,
And
so
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Ben is one whole chapter ahead of both other runners.
I lost like 3.5 minutes in chapter 4, so
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
And I choked very heavily on.
Certainly
Wow,
looks like
so
it.
bad.
By the way,
Alright,
Ultrastar is still keeping his lead, but you know, Val really close behind, even after crashing. So this is still a good race.
Really. Val not Ultra. Ultra has just broken through the first key gate. Val is about to do the same. Ultra is about to do stacking. See if he can get it.
Which I just no longer can do anymore. I used to be able to do it consistently.
Well, let's see if Val can't catch up.
You know, Ultrastar signaling to retirement. You hate to see it, but you know, saying that not having the good old days like he used to. Unfortunate.
All right,
He's-
Ultra made it.
You know,
Let's see if Val can
Ultrastar.
follow.
Ultrastar's been in this community for a long time, I'd like to mention. So is Gizmo, obviously.
this
I mean, he's
point,
the
I
owner.
am just cheering
Betzel
for the
has
heck of
not
it
been
all.
here.
Oh.
Betzel and I, even me, I have not been here for a year
Catching up.
yet.
Val made that skip a lot sooner than Ultra did.
Yo,
So they're a lot closer now. We might see him overtake him again.
oh goodness. And I'd like to mention the team timers are really close. So whatever comes between Val and Ultrastar could determine who takes the lead between those two teams.
Whoa. What did I just stacked in the middle of walking.
And
What the heck?
Ultrastar
You
is
might-
doing
What's the new tech?
some more game-breaking things when they don't matter.
Listen, imagine if like tassing becomes like walking stacking.
That'd be
Yeah, you
cool.
might discover it's a new tech accidentally.
Oh man.
Uh,
All right, Ultra start
Very
doing
nice
the
skip
last.
there. Unfortunately, Val having some issues with Shroom Boom. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but not
I
able
know,
to
I
get
messed
down.
up.
Yeah, I saw you
having
go
a-
down and then up warp. I'm not sure what happened there. And
Oh no, there's an invisible
getting
wall there
punk
now.
hit, but in Giants and not Super Mario 64.
There, he got
doesn't
it.
make much sense. And we have Ultrastar in the final, in the Chompy Mage
Choppy
boss fight.
Mage.
By the way, there's not a whole lot left to go. We've seen a
We have
lot.
chapter
Chapter's
2
been
and 8.
scrambled.
Chapter 2 and 8 and 12. So and
2, 8, we have 2, 8, 12, and 16. Those are the final chapters we have left.
saw-
2 and
I
8
saw-
are relatively short.
All of
I
those
saw
have
someone-
skips.
I saw someone in chat just say Val's run is cursed.
I gotta agree. This run is kind of sus. You know, there might be an imposter among us. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna quickly end the stream right there.
Way to go, Mega. You got last place, and now you're saying this.
You know, gotta losing
But
my
still-
dignity here.
Oh, what is this? What's Val doing? He's doing a 2-player against Chompy Mage. Not anymore. Goodbye,
What?
Crusher.
Oh, okay.
A lot faster.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Interesting.
And,
Interesting
you know,
strat.
I mean,
I
against-
think we've been drifting a little off of Bensel's run, but Bensel's just killing it. He's just on a pacer. Just
Yeah,
you
Ben
know.
is already on to the what is the ship called? It's not the Dread
Ghost
Yacht,
ship?
is it?
Dread Yacht? No, Ghost
Dread
ship,
Yacht? I believe it is Dread. No,
Dread Yacht-
what's the chapter called?
Dreadyacht.
Like, it's called aerial attack.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Dreadnought. Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Alright, we have a confirmation. It looks like from Madman, the Spectral Dreadnought is what it's called.
Well, Dreadyacht is the ship Flynn. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Easy to get confused.
Guess so.
All
This
right,
is not a
Ultra
good,
Star
uh,
has got the
chapter
1
7
cycle
for
on.
me.
Oh no! I think Ultra got the slow motion glitch.
That's right. So if you leave Time Twister on the portal, Chompy Mage just dies really slowly, and you know, I hate to see
take
it.
it off.
No. He can still die normal speed. It's the rate you use the switch between worlds function.
Ah,
Because that does a little bit of slowdown.
Okay, I
If you
thought it
slow
was-
down, if you use a world switch right when he takes his final hit, then the slowdown persists.
okay. I thought it was Time
Which is-
Twister.
Which is why spamming C can actually not be good.
Oh.
At the same time, I saw this on Ultra Star stream, but if you don't press C, Eon actually kind of barks at you and
Yes,
loses some
yes.
time. It's really annoying.
You want to press like twice. Otherwise, if you don't use it for a while, Eon will try to sass you and say that you're not using it enough.
So what I've done is I've just memorized where it talks. So I just do right before it talks.
Oh, optimization.
Ah, very nice. By the way, Val catching up as he got a quicker kill on Chompy Mage, and you know, while Ultra Star might be in Chapter 10, really not that much of a difference going on here. So who knows? Maybe we'll see a comeback of it. Maybe
Yeah.
Ultra Star will maintain his lead.
On the other hand, Ben is about to end Chapter 10 if you can just get a Bagaboom to drop some bombs for him, to
I
drop
do
some
not
bombs
like this
onto the
chapter.
main cannon.
This chapter 10 is not good.
And you know, Benzel trying to give the other runner some confidence here, but I don't know, man.
You're
you're
still
6 minutes
nearly an
ahead.
entire chapter ahead.
You're 6 minutes ahead, and you're saying it's not good? What the heck?
No, this chapter.
Ooh, we
is
get some
good for me.
retaliation. Might even be having a giant civil war going
lost
on.
20
This
seconds
is
ago.
unfortunate. I don't know what to say. We got some fighting going on. Hopefully we don't see some dropped gloves, but this is not good. Not the good community we normally see. Eee.
Ben is out of aerial attack. What is the next chapter?
By the way, I've got a 204 IGT in chapter 2 before.
Oh, we've never done. Yeah, I was about to mention Junkyard Isle. We haven't done that yet. So next we're going all the way back to chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not much happening right now. For the most part, for the most part, chapter 2 is just really good giant movement.
No, there's a
There is a skip with Ghost Roaster.
Oh,
Actually.
right, yeah, right. The cool kids use Ghost Roaster on that gate now.
True. Yeah, only the cool kids though. You know, if you don't use Ghost Roaster, I guess you're not a cool kid according to Gizmo. So you know.
I'm
it
definitely
actually-
not a cool kid.
I'm not a cool kid because it's actually slower on English language.
Oh, is it actually?
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
Oh, because of the way that Ghost Roaster comes in?
Yeah,
It's
it's a
his-
Yeah,
Slow
Ghost Roaster
animation
starts
on
laughing for like
English.
2 hours.
Oh, that's
It takes like 5
that's
seconds.
interesting. So that's interesting. So actually, I don't know if anyone mentioned this during SSA. There's every Skylander has 3 dialogues in SSA.
No,
and, you know,
not in Giants.
yeah, in Giants everyone has the same dialogue, but in different languages it's faster and slower. While in SSA it's just a matter of do you get a good dialogue or not. So like sometimes Vornado will just go super slowly onto the portal. While in this game, the Skylanders are very consistent in dropping animations, and apparently that changes the routing a bit. That's actually really cool.
All right,
And
so
a bit
Ben is
unfortunate.
not going to pick up the key to open the gate. Instead, he's going to switch to our boy Ghost Roaster. And he's going to use a similar strat that SSA runners use in the battlefield.
Yeah,
And
gonna
he's
be
going to
right
go
on a
over
little
that
geometry
gate.
clip there.
It took me really long to realize Ghost Roaster is actually a man instead of just a really old grandma. I don't know why, but I just thought it was a grandma.
I mean, I understand. I understand. I understand. I can see the confusion there.
That's an interesting take. I've never heard that one.
Someone in chat saying really good giant movement is an oxymoron. You don't know
nice.
that.
Good.
You don't know that. You can get really good movement with Swarm if you're consistent with it.
Why is Persephone there? Why are you there? Go away.
Hey.
Persephone, getting in the way of Bensel. Bensel kind of upset. That's gonna have to kill his
So-
run. Persephone.
In a second.
Okay, so the thing about
Lost a
Persephone.
second. Then reset.
Persephone will sometimes be at that point to lecture the Skylander about how winged sapphires work, but sometimes she's not there. We don't know what causes it.
No,
But-
I haven't gone Persephone there in a long time.
We think it's because you pick up the winged sapphire she stops being there, but sometimes she just is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
202
can't be it
IGT,
then.
RTS
Yeah,
strats.
more about giants being completely broken.
Hey Val,
and
I got
stupid.
202 IGT with RTA strats.
Oh my god, I get 216.
Ultra waiting on a bomb. Take
Oh,
out
no,
the
I
first
got
cannon. Val's still on the second turret section. And Ben is already in Troll Home Security. He is now a whopping almost 2 chapters ahead of the other 2. Ultrastar missing the Stealth Elf skip, but quickly recovering. Ben using Tree Rex to take out all these enemies in one big elbow drop. And I believe
By
he's
the
going to
way-
be running with Tree Rex through the rest of the chapter as well.
Would like to mention with Treerex, I did an IL competition. I hosted one. It was Chapter 15 on Nightmare with only Treerex hardcore. And Val very fortunately won. It was a fantastic event. All the runners thought it was a great event. It had positive vibes. And,
Everybody
totally
was
didn't,
very happy.
totally didn't come
Positive
after me
reviews.
after that one. And, just a fun event all around. Only
Congratulations to Big Brain Val for somehow remembering that Ulrich offers an invincibility power-up halfway
I
through the
knew that.
stage.
I also knew that before the event was, or like when the event was organized.
I don't really
pay
pay attention
just
to the
didn't want
temporary power-ups that Ulrich gives, so I completely forgot about that. But even past that, that was I was not going to waste my time trying that.
Chat a little upset about me at me for this. I'm gonna have to go get a coffee break for maybe 6 hours. I'll be back, guys.
All right, Ultrastar and Val on the final fight in aerial attack, while Ben is nearing almost around 2/3 of the way through Troll Home Security. And I believe we should see the skip near the end there.
Yep.
Bouncer skip. Good.
You love to see it. We have a lot of giants used in this run. I mean,
Yeah, I think
It's
the
everyone except
only
Ninjini-
two.
Everyone except Ninjini and
Thumpback.
Yep, Genie and Thumpback.
Eyebrow.
And Eyebrow's obsoleted.
Well,
Eyebrow
Eyebrow
is-
is used in 100%.
Yeah, he is used in 100%, and Ninjini is actually very useful for the boss fight. I mean, while there's other options, Ninjini is very good for that as well. I think Thumpback is the only completely useless one.
No, we don't
Thumpback's
use
used
Ninja
100%.
anymore.
Oh,
Thumpback
it's
is
not
used
I
that.
use
100%?
Ninjini. I use Ninjini. I think
We
Ninjini
don't
was a
use
really
him
good idea.
anymore, I said.
When's Thumpback used in 100%?
In chapter 10 for the water area, because
Oh.
the giant to break down, and you have to break down to a room. and then you
Oh,
have to-
that's really interesting.
All right,
That's
everybody.
cool.
Benzal is about to do
All right,
bouncer
so-
skip.
I'm about to enter. I'm entering chapter 2.
Here we go. And we just skipped like at most half a minute, estimating. I mean, there's a fight. You have to walk all the way across past the cannons, but then you have to do a fight, and then you have to walk all the way past the cannons again. So a lot of time saved there. I'm the one that found that. I'm kind of proud of that because everybody uses it now.
It's a very, very cool skip.
should die, please. Thank you. Nice.
And you know,
Oh,
Ben's
wow,
still.
very quick kill on the necessary enemy to clear the level.
And, you know,
Wait,
Ben's
no
still
robot
rocking his
anymore?
Run.
No.
I think
he-
Ben is
No.
on the final
he's
chapter.
By the way,
that saves a swap for this next chapter.
going back to
Oh yeah, he's on
Ultrastar, going back to Ultrastar and Val, they're still really close to each other. Ultrastar's been maintaining this lead, but Val's just been on his tail this whole time. You know, it's been a good race between those two. And you wonder one slip up from Ultrastar is going to cost him.
Yeah,
Well, he's
especially
I-
especially after Val's very unfortunate crash. If he were to still
Yeah.
lose, that would be quite the embarrassment, honestly.
Okay.
Is
And
the
we have a
best
we have a
impression of
bit
thumbback
incentive for
anchors
Gizmo the
away.
Dragon from Madman. If you can read
Oh?
that, Gizmo.
What?
Madman wants you to do your best impression of Thumpback's Anchors Away.
I don't know what that sounds
Oh,
like.
poor Goose. That was
And,
a
you know,
big-
unfortunately, Madman getting scammed here unless Gizmo can
No,
a revival.
I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to look for it. I'm looking for Thumpback quotes. I know what his voice sounds like. I just don't know what that quote sounds like from him. Let's see. Skylanders
Die.
Thumpback quotes. Let's see if there's a video of that.
Oh, Ben's choking. And we're gonna win.
And Ultrastar a little too happy about Bensel
Popping off.
failing. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm going to be taking up the entire rest of this stream trying to find this one quote.
Oh, I got a Persephone.
A little time loss there for Ultrastar. Bensel's still rolling through this chapter 12. Had a little unfortunate fight, but should still be fine.
Didn't lose a lot. Did like
Yeah.
2-3 seconds maybe.
Yep.
So chapter 12 is a bit of a long chapter, I think. I mean, it's got an arena fight,
Fine.
so it's not short.
Like, first bit is not that long, but the arena fight just takes up the other half of the
Yeah.
chapter's length.
So I don't know if we explained this, but Bensel's gonna spawn in Swarm, and this is actually because of Swarm's hitbox. This is gonna access the next room, and it skips a very long fight. Bensel did that back in chapter 10, and all the other runners
so
did as well.
basically what happens is you have a slim Skylander, and when you spawn in a bigger Skylander, they spawn at the same place. And since the bigger Skylander has a wider hitbox, the hitbox reaches into the loading area. Or loading zone.
Oh yeah.
And you just enter.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the bash clips in SSA.
I was the one who
Yeah.
found that tech.
Yeah, very nice from Ultrastar. Again, you know, all of these runners, specifically Ultrastar, he's been the oldest runner here, but, you know, all very good glitch hunters, and you gotta give them credit. Glitch hunters always deserve the credit they need, because without them, you know, games wouldn't be broken down like this, and it's very important to have them in the community.
I would like to mention Ultrastar going for a slower strat.
Also
Well,
getting a
not
brief
using
update
T-Rex.
here. I'm still trying to find that one quote. That's what I'm doing.
Madman said it is from Thumpback dropping down.
Here's
By the way,
a new skip.
Bensel, so this skip Bensel's about to do used to be done with Pop Fizz, but then it was found that it could be done with Drobot, and the reason that's faster, getting a first try, nice. It's faster with Drobot because you're going to switch to Drobot for the arena fight, and it's better for Drobot on the arena fight because there's a lot of long-range usage in this,
Yeah.
and Drobot does lots of damage as well, so he's going to be very useful. By the way, I'd like to also mention Ultrastar using a different strat. I think Bensel did the same, but with T-Rex. But you can stack on top of Shroom Boom and skip some fighting, and I'm not entirely sure what else that skips. Val right behind him doing it with Zook, and it's basically the same, but Zook's going to spawn in some mushrooms, and T-Rex is just going to go up. T-Rex is a bit faster, so, you know, Val right behind him, really catching up some good ground here.
Yeah, so mushrooms are just absolutely broken in Giants. If you have Shroom Boom, then Zook's mushrooms.
Yeah. And, ooh, Ultrastar making a little bounce pad mistake. While that wouldn't cost much, since
Walg
Val's
says,
so close.
okay, I'm reading chat now. Walg says, hi, Gimmo. Hi, Walgray. Hi, Walg.
Hello, people.
I'm still looking for, I'm still
Still
looking
by the
for
way.
it.
I think chat should know me and Val actually get kind of pogged when Ben messes up because he's that good. And
Oh
Yeah.
no. And you know, Civil War continuing,
Hello,
Ultra
Derp.
Star and Val just enjoying the mistakes Bensel makes. You know, you hate to see it.
because we do
You know,
better.
just making fun of the other runner for being better, and you know, making Bensel want to rage quit. It's actually a pretty good
I'm
strategy.
fuming right now, Kappa.
Yeah.
Make Bensel rage quit.
You know, it doesn't work on everyone. You know, if these are different runners, I'm not going to name any names. Duke Dragon. Excuse me. I'm sorry. If these are other runners, you know, this might work on other runners, getting them to quit. And you know, not working on Bensel. Bensel's strong-hearted.
Okay.
By the way, Ultra Star coming up on this bouncer skip, very nicely done. Looks like about to get it, I think. Ooh, messes up a little bit, gets a shorter shot, and Val catching up. Ultra Star finally gets it, and Val's just heading into the bouncer skip right here. This is going to be really interesting to see see how far Ultra Star can keep his lead, because this is getting really tight.
He jumped away.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Val
That's nice.
catching up some time, getting it first try, as well as Ultra Star messing up here with Swarm while Val
Yeah,
decides to use Robot.
The
Messed
robot
up.
jumped away from me and lost me some time. The
I
jumpy
did
bot.
mess up a lot in chapter 2 with the Ghost Roaster jump, so yeah.
Okay, so Madman just pinged me in Discord with a clip of him saying "Anchors away." Thump back. I can do it now. You ready?
Let's go.
Anchors away!
Yo, he did it!
That was actually
Let's
good.
go.
That was really good. That was like,
Hey, this motivates me for a goal chapter 12.
you know,
Let's go for it.
and we're getting some good
Oh.
motivation for the runners. You'll have to see it. Gizmo just nailing that line. I think that's more important than any of these races. You know.
All right, now I
It's
can finally
today.
focus on what's happening in the race.
Alright, watch
now.
me
Oh,
get a god.
Benzol is on the final chapter. Ultra and Val are both starting off in chapter 12, which is Molken Mountain.
So Bensal is on sub 120 pace.
Yeah, Bensel's
Yeah.
on a really good run. So
pretty
Bensel's
sure
gonna,
It's is almost concluded.
I'm pretty sure
Bensel's
I'm
gonna
on
do a
world record pace.
stack. Oh, you know, Bensel trying to curse his own run. You know,
Yeah.
not
But
good.
he got it. He got it.
So I'd like to explain a really cool glitch here. Just random Skylander you're gonna see is Fright Rider, and I don't actually know how this works. This triggers a cutscene that spawns a bounce pad that you need to get.
I
If you don't
believe
do
it
this,
is soft lock prevention.
yes. If you don't do this, there's another way to get the bounce pad to spawn, but you have to go all the way back and then do and then go back and do a fight. But with Fright Rider, you can just access that cutscene by using, I assume it's his hitbox. Really cool.
Okay, so a little bit of
Not bad.
context, but I think I know what's going on. So the developers thought that in the case you ever get stuck up there and don't know how to get the bounce pad to spawn because the enemies aren't there, there is another way to. It's probably if you were in the Earth section somehow and got there before the enemies could spawn somehow. If you were to leave the area, then a cutscene would trigger and make the bounce pad spawn anyway. So what we do is we use Fright Rider to dig his bird's head into the ground, which extends his hitbox, and we hit that cutscene trigger, which reveals the bounce pad without ever having to fight anything, which just so happens to resolve our problem from our enemies not spawning from the earlier skip. So they work in hand.
By the
And
way,
I
would like to
found that
mention.
skip, fun fact.
Very nice. Yeah. Would like to mention Bensel got a very nice bounce pad skip. He got it first try. It looked hard. I don't know if it was, but he also missed the cycle, unfortunately, on another bounce pad. But you know, going for some
Alright.
swag strats.
As Ultra and Val are heading through the caves in Molken Mountain, Benzol is finishing up the run with the Robo Chaos fight.
He's gonna get 118 officially.
And, you know,
Yeah, he might actually
Yeah,
get
just get
118.
118.
Yeah.
and
Get
this boss
118.
fight,
You just
this
get
final boss fight,
117.
Just get 118.
we gotta see
Ben.
some
Just
cheering
do
in the
it.
chat. This final boss fight's really fast.
Yeah, we're getting some cheering in the chat. Go,
You
Benzol,
know,
go!
This is
Go,
an
Ben.
insane.
Hit
This
it.
is an actual insane run.
Using
for the relay.
Bash!
Yeah.
Bash
So
actually
Bash.
fast?
DPS is higher.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bash
Bash.
DPS is higher.
You'll see
Oh,
things
oh,
like
I see the instantaneous reaction
Yeah,
from Robo
you
Chaos.
see-
That means it's fast.
you'll see from time to time Bensel's gonna charge a shot that does a full 360 damage. It's actually insane. Well, yeah, and then if you get crit, you know, it does
No,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, so it, you know, it does a lot of damage. Other runners might use Stealth Elf and Bash, maybe just Stealth Elf.
Benzol
Some
quickly
people
making
using Genie.
really quick work of that magic generator there, heading into the
Oh,
second phase.
shield! Let's go!
And
I just got
Benzel,
shielded.
The
Benzel's
RNG!
spoiling his own run, but
Oh,
he got
no.
a shield. That was
Oh, okay. I'm going to explain what just happened. So if you hit Robo Chaos fast enough with enough damage, he will instantly respond with a fist move at the center or near the edge of the area.
oh
He
my
was
goodness.
at really low health with his Flame Slinger, but the armor saved him.
Benzel
Amazing RNG.
just got
And
the
he is just almost done.
what a run.
And
That,
Amazing
oh
run.
my
Right?
goodness.
Wow.
run is done right now.
821.
Wow.
Oh
we
my
need some GGs in
God.
the chat. That is a
GG!
huge
That is
run.
insane.
What
All right,
a
Ben.
run.
Now Ben's gonna get one sub 110 in.
Oh my goodness.
Stars Adventure. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen.
Benzel's just killing it out here. That was some
Is that a
phenomenal
world record?
content.
Somebody
Yes,
check
Yes,
that.
that's a
That
world
is a
record.
huge
That's
Oh,
world
That's a
record.
big world record.
Everybody in chat, congratulations to
Yeah.
Benzol for a new world record.
He just got world record. Oh
I'm
my
in
God.
disbelief.
Yeah,
I'm in
Wait,
disbelief.
is
He got
it
this in the
actually?
event.
You know, I was in chapter 11. I don't know. I was thinking, I'm fairly certain that I am comfy world record pace right now. That was.
Yeah, that was so good.
That is
And I'm-
just
That was amazing,
that
Ben.
feels
insane.
unbeatable. Like now
Yeah,
you wonder
I'm not
if
gonna beat that.
117 is in proximity. That was just
Wow.
flawless.
All
That
right,
was
well,
so
looks
Wow.
like Ben's got a lot of waiting to do because
Now-
Val and Ultra still have 2 chapters to finish.
You know, while we wait around, Valentine and Ultrastar are still really close, neck and neck.
Ah.
And you know, while Benzel might be done, this is still entertaining. We
Mhm.
might see a
Let's see if that world record pace from Benzol saves enough time to keep ahead of both Team Water and Team Tech.
It will.
should-
It definitely
I think
will.
that'll definitely roll.
Yeah, definitely.
It will.
Like, you
Not
know,
a doubt.
You know, Benzel covering for my own mistakes. You know, thank you so much, Benzel. Now I don't have to be embarrassed about completely
welcome.
failing SSA. And you know, Team Magic.
Instead,
Now-
I get the embarrassment.
Now, unless Team Magic loses by a few minutes, you know, I'm not going to be the blame.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
And so if Team Water loses by a minute, no, you know who to blame.
Hey Benzol, you want to crash the game for us while you're waiting?
You
No,
get
it's
crashed
not.
in
By the
world
way-
record.
Fun fact, I think I just got my best Molten Mountain ever. That was
And-
my fastest.
Yeah, that
Molten
was
Mountain.
a really good Molokan Mountain from Ultrastar.
522. That's my best
In-
ever.
What a
Indeed.
insane
That was a
chapter.
really good Molten Mountain.
You'll have to see
I'm
it.
just saying that.
Val is still right behind him. I think there's again Ultrastar had a phenomenal.
All right.
12. Keeping some
As we're
time.
waiting for Val and Ultra to finish up their really tight competition with each other, Ben is going to demonstrate how to easily crash the game.
I don't think I've ever done this before, so.
Sure you have.
Okay, this is going to be his first time trying to crash the game intentionally.
I don't know. Give me a second. There we go.
Did you do it?
Light core shrooming. Or use a
And,
light.
you know,
It actually survived.
and you know, Benzel
It
doing
survived
crash
the
the game
game
percent.
Okay,
That's-
I'm going to tell you how to optimize your crashiness. So you need to see that second, the Chompy bot near the bottom. You need to switch next to a whole bunch of Chompies near the end of that
okay.
section while the Chompy bot is exploding. All those particles going everywhere.
By the way, would like to
So I'm
mention.
gonna kill it and then switch.
So yeah, kill the Chompy bot, and as it's like exploding in full, like smoke and fire going everywhere, poof, all the Chompy spawning. That's when you switch, and you have to be in like a mob. You have to be in a mob of Chompies around you as well.
By the way, would like to mention. I don't know if Ultrastar is on PB pace. It's gonna be close. I'm not
No,
entirely
I
sure.
don't think so. No, not
Yeah, but at the same time, still maintaining that lead. And while Val's still really close behind, it's still anyone's game. But you know, Ultrastar just not Ultrastar not giving
hard
Val
when-
the
when you
time
switch.
save Val wants. And you know, we also have Benzel struggling the best meme category in existence next to Supercent. You know, you hate to see it not failing to put on some content after getting a huge world record. So
Hey, no,
I
man.
don't know what to say.
Disappointed.
I'm
This is
good.
good.
I'm
Didn't get
good
the
at
Zoomy
Disappointed.
first try. He didn't
I'm
get the
good
Zoomy
at-
first try.
I'm good
Reset.
at ASL. I'm not good at crashing.
Yeah, you're good
Once
at
you know how to
ASL,
do
and
it,
I'm
you
good at
get it down pretty
100%.
consistently.
Maybe Val can try and beat the record. I don't know.
Alright, I'm about to enter the final level. Not a PB pace, but I think it's 126.
By the
No,
way,
I'm so far off of
would like to mention after this we have Skylander Swap Force. I hope you stay in for that.
Indeed. Yes,
It's gonna be
stay
a lot
around
of
for
fun.
Skylander Swap Force.
We're gonna have 2 people return, 2 fresh runners, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. As right now we have Ultrastar heading into the final fight.
Oh, Ben, it's the chompy bot, not the pod.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference. Okay.
I didn't know if you like didn't catch me
No, yeah.
saying between pod or bot.
Pog.
Sounds
Yeah.
similar. All right, Ultrastar entering the final fight with Chaos.
Val still a bit close behind him, but
Yeah.
you know,
Not close
Unless-
behind, but in the running sequence.
unless Ultrastar gets some really bad RNG, I don't know what else Val can do to keep up. I mean,
This is
Maybe
a
a death?
really good run for Ultrastar.
yeah, this.
No,
this
it's
is,
not PB pace.
It's
not
gonna
yet.
be close at least, but
Yeah, well.
still, you love to see it. You love to see the
Oh, armor.
consistency
I got armored
from
3
Ultrastar.
times. Oh my gosh.
Very nice.
I got armored 3 times.
And some really weird, insane RNG for Ultrastar.
Really
And,
bad
you know,
RNG.
Ultrastar's finishing his run, and unfortunately, Pencil not able to get crashed.
He's going to
again
get
this
it though.
time.
I think this will be it. I think this will be
There.
it. Yes, yes, he got it. Now switch.
And he's gonna.
Okay, so
Right there is perfect.
By the way, Val, while crashing in Chapter 4,
it
Bensel's
survived.
not crashing the game. Bensel's
Oh,
Mii
man.
is apparently really strong.
Wait.
Strong.
I actually beat River. I got 3rd
Oh.
place. PB.
And Ultrastar is PB.
Hey!
What a run! Oh
Like,
my
amazing,
goodness.
Ultra.
Nice.
By a
Oh,
couple
you-
seconds.
With
You
Val
got
not too
fast
far
catching
behind
shit.
on the second phase of
Now,
Chaos.
we have a what is that? A 5-second PB from Ultrastar, right?
Yeah, I'm up to 3rd place now.
That's fantastic. You know,
Nice.
great GGs for Ultrastar.
And my
Well-
consistency isn't even the best.
And Ultrastar just doing phenomenal. And you know, Drake's in the chat. I don't think we have that as an emote for it's the clap in the chat for Valentine. Still keeping up with Ultrastar, and while having his Wii U crash, still very close. And Team Water only 10 seconds
There.
off of Team
I
Tech.
want to show off this.
125.10.
And you know,
I
GG's
think that was a
to
goal
No.
chapter 16.
I
wanna
missed
show off
so
this.
good.
426 split time
Oh,
after chapter 16 by a millisecond.
and Mr. the Nice, you know.
It's
hate to see it.
426.
There, and then.
All right.
Congratulations
Oh,
to all our runners.
All right.
And
real
what is
quick,
Benzal doing?
Look at this.
Yeah, he's doing
he's apparently doing the
in
funny.
the break the chapter.
All right. So
Goodbye, helicopter.
People leave.
Where am I?
the copter is gone. All right. We're gonna have to close up Giants. I'm afraid this was a lot of fun. I hate to
Yes.
see it go down.
Congratulations to all our runners for a fantastic
Yes.
race, and
Well-
congratulations to Benzal for an amazing new world record. I can't believe I was here to witness that.
And-
That was phenomenal.
By the way, Bensel re-entering that camera. That's funny. Anything else to say? Ultrastar and Val, do you have anything else you want to say? Bensel, we'll see you again at Trap Team.
Hey, chapter 4 now.
And we have a little bit of, you know, salty toxicness from Val.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
hate to see it.
I-
Hate to see it.
I just despawned every single barrier in this game, so I can go wherever I want.
Wow.
All right.
Bensel going free.
Crash the
And
game percent for a personal best celebration.
Ultrastar gonna end this stream with
By crashing the game?
Crash the game. If he does not
Let's see
crash
it.
the game, he will disappoint.
A lot of people.
And-
A whole 25
Well, thank
viewers.
you.
There
We
go.
gotta crash the game.
There we go.
Love to see
Hey.
it.
I'm gonna do it too now.
All right, we're gonna have to head over to Swap Force now. Gizmo,
Mhm.
anything else you want to say?
Nope, I think I'll be off. I got breakfast
All
to
right,
eat.
GG's to the runners. That was
Right.
absolutely
GG
fun.
for everyone.
Love to have
Mhm.
you, Gizmo. Love to have you, runners.
Yes, thank you for having me,
and-
and thank you for having me at this amazing event going on right now. Please stick
Yeah.
around for all the races that are going to follow. It is a fantastic event.
Mhm.
Up next, we do have Skylanders Swap Force, so stick around.
Yep. Okay, we're going into the soon screen.